Hey party people, Andrew here at SHOT 2023 with Todd from Spartan Armor Systems. You guys have some new things this year. We recently visited with you a couple of months ago down in Tucson, toured your factory, threw a video up of that. You guys can watch it, throw a card up or something. Had a blast.
Awesome.
It was fun hanging out with you guys. I enjoyed seeing the factory. Your factory is well laid out and clean and organized and quiet and impressive in every way.
Very nice.
This isn't necessarily something new. This is just a piece of armor with a hole in it, right?
Yeah,
something wrong with
but
this
it did
one.
stop the bullet, so that's the key.
Yeah.
No holes in it.
It might look
so.
like there was some past. This is the pad that just provides some comfort.
Exactly.
And with the back face deformation,
exactly.
put a little dent in the.
Not too bad, and that's a raw version, and that's just one of our top of the line plates. So that's our Hercules Extreme plate, 6.9 pounds, ESAPI.
What was this hit?
That was an M2AP round. So, and that's a multi-hit plate, so that'll take 2 to 3 rounds. So it's a great product. People are checking that
Just
out
not
here
right
at
there
SHOTShow.
again.
Not right there. Don't hit in the same spot. If you get hit in the same spot, then it's your unlucky day.
That's gonna be a bad day.
Absolutely. So,
what do we got here?
Hey, we got our new level 3 plus plate. It's gonna eventually be called an RF2 plate as soon as the NIJ updates their standards. This is gonna be under 5 pounds. So this will defeat M855A1 plate. It's thin, it's gonna be light. Again, it's got that ESAPI design. We're kind of dialing in the recipe right now. Maybe an aluminum oxide strike face, maybe a silicon carbide strike face. So we're just trying to dial it in. Again, all our armor is manufactured in our autoclave, in our facilities down in Tucson, Arizona. Doubled our footprint, so it's a great opportunity to try some different things.
Can you talk a little bit, fill in the gaps for these folks about the NIJ 0101.07, the RF1 and RF2 standards, why it's been like a while.
Yeah. So
what's going on with all of that?
So I got into the business about 7 years ago, and those standards, the 0101, 17 standards or 07 standards, have been talked about, and there's just a lot to it. This is going to be a complete new category. This plate here, this RF2 plate, where you're going to have to send in 80 plates to get it certified, and that's a lot of plates. And
80 plates. Somebody dropped a massive steel thing over there. so to meet NIJ 0101.07 standards, regardless of what level, for RF1 or RF2, you're going to have to send in 80 plates for them to mess up.
For this RF2 standard. Now on the level 3 standard, the RF1 standard, it's only 9 plates.
9 plates. Okay, and that has to do with because of the manner in which they're testing. They're dropping them, they're exposing them to water and different temperature conditions and all that.
Exactly, and this plate will get shot 3 times. Yeah. So they do it 3 shots out of all those 80 plates. They do the drop test, they do the submersion test, and all that. So they're just trying to dial it in and see what's truly functional. Because
the reason that matters is it costs a lot more to get a certification under that standard than under the old standard.
If you've got to send in 80 plates along with the price that they're going to charge you for testing, I mean, it's a $50,000 price tag just to certify 1 plate, and not everybody could do that. So
it's I mean, honestly, the product cost is a small part of it for you. You have to pay them for their time. Exactly. And if you have to send them 80 plates, that means they have to do stuff with 80 plates.
80 times. And for them to certify an RF2 plate, it's going to take them a full week. So, we talked to Brandon at Oregon Ballistics, and they were saying that it's a lot of work for them. And so there's going to be a lot more testing facilities coming online. A lot of companies are going to, want to get the new standards in. So it's going to be a crazy time once those standards come about.
The standards have been published for years, but they're not in effect yet. Nobody can call their plate NIJ certified RF2 yet.
Correct.
Because there is no lab doing certification yet.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
So you can't even submit it for RF2 testing. So it's almost like it's just a theory that, your plates are RF2.
You can have a product that is NIJ 0101.06 certified at level 3 or 4.
Right.
You can have a plate that you have subjected to the same standards as 0101.07.
Yep.
But you can't get certification. A lot of people don't realize that NIJ certification, NIJ isn't a government agency. It's a private organization, a third party that sets the standards for the industry.
Right.
And they're not the ones that do the testing either.
Right.
They set the standards for the laboratories that conduct the testing,
Right.
and NIJ certified laboratories can give a product an NIJ certification.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of manufacturers out there that are saying things like conforms with NIJ standards or
Right.
meets NIJ such
Right.
and such. For RF1 and RF2, that's all you can do.
Right. Exactly.
But for levels 3 and 4,
Yeah.
if it doesn't have that sticker on it that it is NIJ certified, it's not.
It's not. Exactly. And there's more credibility when you have a plate NIJ certified. So
Absolutely.
you know there's audits, and they call them fit tests every year, unless you're BA 9000 approved, and then it's every other year. So you just know that you're getting a higher quality plate, and you're getting the same thing every time.
Absolutely.
So, yeah.
So what else are you guys working on?
We're working on some new carriers and a new line of mag pouches. This right here is our Leonidas Legend carrier. It's got the laser cut squadron material. It's got the first spear tubes for quick release. And we're working on some new branded Spartan Armor Systems mag pouches to kind of coincide with all our plate carriers.
That looks hot.
Yeah.
What was
So
this
right
one called
here.
again? The Leonidas?
Leonidas Legend. Yep.
Awesome. That looks really sharp. What else do you have going on right now?
So I'd like to show you our Go shirt. It's
Okay.
a compression shirt made out of mesh, and we've got some level 3A
That sounds
panels.
rad. Let's take a look at it.
Awesome.
We completed the long journey 5 feet over to the side here to take a look at this undershirt. So obviously this is going to be concealable, very concealable armor.
Correct. This is our new Go shirt. So it's an undershirt that
Don't
has
say
kind
that
of-
too loud.
Oh, okay.
The ATF will start getting involved.
Oh yeah, we don't. Very true. But it's a
You know how they feel about the Ghost guns.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Ghost shirt, Ghost guns.
Yeah.
Level 3A shirt. It's got 10x12 plate backer panels on the front and back, and then it's also got side panels. So it's got little side plate panels that run 6x8 up the sides. Great option for that concealment protection. Take the panels out, wash the shirt, and you're good to go the next day. So great option.
Regardless of concealment, I would hazard a guess that looks a lot more comfortable to wear than most soft armor carriers I've worn.
Yeah, absolutely. So
A lot more breathable.
we sold this to the DEA in Tucson, and they wear it undercover, and they wear it during the summer and the heat. And we're working on a white one, just to kind of absorb some of that heat, because black doesn't absorb heat very well. But it's all good.
So what's this here?
So we have partnered with Olbrich, and Olbrich makes probably the best tactical helmet out there. They're German-based. Right now you're wearing a level 3A helmet. It's built in UHMWPE with titanium. And their big thing is the back face deformation. So
I'm guessing the titanium is on the outside.
Titanium is built on the inside, and then they have
that back face, huh?
for that back face deformation.
Give a little more rigidity so the PE doesn't deform as far.
Exactly.
That'd be uncomfortable in my temple.
Yeah, exactly. They also have a titanium metal system here for the railing system, and so there are no holes in this helmet, which is another big thing. So, and then obviously you got a big hunk of metal rhino right there. So that piece makes it a level 3 helmet in that front piece where that is, and that's an add-on accessory. It's a great option.
So what is this made of?
Again, that's made of UHMWPE, and there's some titanium embedded within that.
Very light.
Very light.
All the PE stuff is, but that's awesome. So you can use this panel to upgrade an existing 3A ballistic helmet.
Right.
Or for that matter, you could upgrade a bumpy to, well, no, because this is in conjunction with this.
It's in conjunction
a 3A backer.
Exactly.
You could not make a bumpy. Well, it would have some ballistic protection, but it's not rated.
Exactly. And
it's designed to be in conjunction with, converts a 3A ballistic helmet to a level 3 rifle rating.
And it has to be that specific helmet. So,
okay.
I mean, you could try it. I mean, you could take another helmet from another company and try
like
to
I
do
said,
it, and see what happens.
Although it's designed to be standalone, pretty much most in conjunction with armor is going to stop something on its own.
Exactly.
But it's not designed to do that. We don't. It would be interesting to see some testing on other 3A. Generally speaking, if you have a 3A backer.
Yep.
It's probably going to work fine with it, but they didn't test it that way, did they?
No, exactly. So it will. It's
probably is good enough for my life.
Right,
is it good
right.
enough for yours?
Absolutely. Now,
It'll
this
probably be
product,
fine.
unfortunately, since it's such a high-end product, is only available for law enforcement and military. So it's that legit, and that's just, it's manufactured in Austria. It's got that German engineering, and so unfortunately for civilians, it's not going to be available. But if you're law enforcement
is that a decision
and
by the
military,
manufacturer, or is that some ITAR thing, or
yeah,
federal government? Or
that is actually from Austria. So those are their laws, and so we have to have an end user that is in law enforcement or military to be able to provide those helmets.
I figured it was something like that because I've known you for a minute.
Yeah.
And from the very beginning, you have always been about providing armor to regular civilians.
Exactly. And so unfortunately, we do have other helmets that we can provide that. We could provide it to you for testing. So, that will be good. And so
I'm always happy to shoot holes and stuff.
So, you want to have our military.
Nothing's bulletproof.
Nothing's bulletproof. I know you will put it. You always do. You always make it fail. So that's a good thing.
But it's good to know where your limits are. Like I said, like you said, there's nothing bulletproof. I need to know what this will stop and what it won't stop.
Absolutely. And it's fun breaking stuff, so it's even better.
You got that right.
Awesome.
Well, Todd,
Andrew,
it's
thank
always
you.
a pleasure hanging out with you. Thank you for using small words so I can understand. Thank you guys for watching. Please support our sponsors. Without them, we couldn't do this. And he's one of them. I love you.